Hello, can everybody hear me? Make sure everybody can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Alright, cool. Well, welcome. What we're doing today, we're just going to be mostly chilling and talking today. I did put together some graphics, but in this series, what we're going to do is specifically go over all the different sagas in Dragon Ball Dokkan. So obviously there's not that many, right? We have Dragon Ball Saga, Saiyan Saga, Cell or Frieza Saga, or Namek Saga as they call it. Then you have the Android/Cell Saga, Future Saga, Universal Survival Saga, and Shadow Dragon Saga so far. So what we're going to be doing in this series is going over specifically all the Saga teams. I would say probably right now Future is the best, and really probably the only viable team. You can get away with the Cell Saga team, but really Future is going to be the best right now. And a lot of these category teams need help. So we're going to go over everything that's on the team right now, how it works, and then what I think they need to do, the celebrations I think they need to have in order to kind of fill out the category, because it's really going to help the longevity of the game. A lot of people come to Dokkan and it's a nostalgia bait game, right? So, you know, we want to relive those moments we saw as kids or young adults or however old we were when we saw it. So, you know, all those iconic moments from the Frieza saga are really big for a lot of people. They'll sell well, and if they're good and they have longevity, they age well. It'll help even newer players as they come and are able to obtain these characters. It'll just help the experience and keep people playing your game. So let's start. Let me see how the music's looking. It's looking alright. Okay, cool. I can't hear it myself. What's playing? Is that Vegito? Alright. So, on this Namek Saga team right now, we have... So we don't have even, like, really a real leader. This Frieza right here is 170% leader. Goku's 170%. He's 200% for some of the characters, for sure. Right? But this is an extreme class Namek Saga leader. Right? So we look at Ginyu. He's leading. Terrifying Conquerors of Planet Namek Saga is giving 30% to space traveling warriors. Now, one thing that they have to do, they need to have a Namek Saga celebration where they fix some of these categories. So, Goku's from the Namek Saga that have made it to Planet Namek, Gohan's and Krillin's from the Namek Saga who have made it to Planet Namek need to be under space traveling warriors. Doesn't make sense that they're not, right? Like, they literally travel through space and are warriors. They are space traveling warriors. Goku especially, he was traveling through space specifically for a fight. Like, that's a space traveling warrior if I ever saw one, so that has to be updated. If that were the case, then this team, you know, you could do a lot more with this team at 200%. So that would actually give this Captain Ginyu a buff himself if they do that, and they should do that. That makes sense, and it's not unprecedented. He said that Shimapper said the Namek Saga teams I made were horrible. Yeah. The best bet you have right now is Ginyu Force. So Ginyu Force is the best bet you have, and that doesn't really work, right? We haven't even really gotten... What's the last Namek Saga release? Like, seriously. Is it even 2023? I think he Extreme Z awakened. But, like, where are any new characters? 2023 Namek Saga characters. There, like, really aren't any. So, this needs an overhaul. There's no way you can make a team to be competitive to do any really difficult content. And all of the Namek Saga leaders, see, with the exception of this Goku, who honestly is just not strong enough, it's just really not working. Now, these are the positives about the category. This Frieza right here, even this Goku, this Ginyu, this Vegeta slash Goku, this Krillin and Gohan pretty much, and this, this Goku right here, they all have really good animations. So they have captured some of the really good animations. But like this moment right here is huge, and this is the only representation we have. This Frieza needs to easy A. I mean, look, when this Frieza came out, what, 2021? 2019? It's coming up on 5 years. This guy has to easy A in 2024. He has to easy A. We have to get some sort of Namek content, right? So we have to get some sort of Namek content. If we look at the extreme class, even Friezas, we have 2 final form or full power Friezas and 1 first form Frieza. Not a single LR of Frieza. Besides, there's not a final form Frieza, not a second form Frieza. This Frieza is old, and honestly, he's not that good. If we go to TURs, okay, this Frieza's came out, what, 2021? At least he's supportive for like all Friezas, and he does have cool animations. He's not really, really good, but he's not horrible. This guy needs to easy A. But it's barren of a really good final form Frieza. Right? And then if we look over here, this is even worse. There's nothing. He sucks. He sucks. Basically, not many people have him. That's a TUR of an LR. They basically suck. I just recently, this is a world tournament unit. He did Extreme Z Awaken, but he sucks. This Piccolo really needs to Extreme Z Awaken and get a lot, which we'll talk about, but right now he sucks. Sucks. Nail can be good after a long ass time. Basically, he sucks. They are not really good, but they're not horrible. At least they have some tech. This Goku can be really good. He can also get you killed, but he can be really good. Once they exchange, I mean, this Vegeta's pretty good, but like he's not really good, And then it's just the honest to goodness best character here is like Raccoon and Goldo, a banner unit paired with this guy is like this can still work in some cases, but that's going to be your best bet, right? So let's go over what I think they should do. Right, so this can be easily done in 2 celebrations. Unstable says he needs that easier. Yeah, they really need to add more support type Namek Saga units. Absolutely. So we're about to go over all that. Right, but overall, this is pretty barren, and there's so many moments. You have this Kaioken Goku right here. This is the only Kaioken Goku in the whole Namek Saga. And that was a huge moment when he did Kaioken against Frieza. That was a huge moment. So this right here, like, is this Goku not on Space Traveling Warriors? Let me see. Wow. He's literally traveling through space here as we speak in this moment. See, it's ridiculous. They all have to be added to Space Traveling Warriors. There's really nothing here for the most iconic Dragon Ball content. There's nothing. This was a cool moment in time when we got them, but if you really look back to it, at the time they were pretty good, but not enough was released with it to make these guys feel like that they matter now. Right, so this is what I suggest. We're gonna start over here. Let me make sure y'all can see everything. Right. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Okay, cool. So this right here is what I suggest. Now this is like a previous celebration name. I don't know. I just grabbed it just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But I'm thinking either for, I would say Saiyan Day, but it doesn't really matter. Somewhere, maybe for thank you celebration, or no, not thank you, because that's a duel. Because this just needs to be like a TUR. So I'm thinking a Saiyan Day, or just a standard release. But sometime I want to drop a Goku from this moment. So if you're not unfamiliar with this moment here, this is whenever basically Goku gets done fighting Frieza. Like they're like fighting at the end, Goku just tearing him up basically. And then Goku just stops and is like, all right, bro, like you're not about this life. Like I don't know who let you cook. Bro thought he was built for this. Bro's not built for this. He's like, I'm about to dip because like you can't fight me. So he flies off. Frieza gets mad and he throws the Destructo Disc at Goku and it cuts his face. Goku turns back, looks at him like this, gets pissed off, and then he has one of the coolest Super Saiyan transformations that is in Dragon Ball. It's a slow pan. So what I suggest is a TUR Goku, just like Ribrianne, or just like any character who has a transformation like first turn, right? Like a first turn transformation. So the unit will be base Goku, but it'll be like as soon as he comes in, he'll transform to this Super Saiyan Goku with basically like an intro type of animation. I guess you would, yeah, I mean, I guess it would technically be an intro animation. He would get that slow panning Super Saiyan transformation. Right? Now, this guy needs to lead Planet Namek, Saga, and Exploding Rage. Then he needs to give the additional 30% to Pure Saiyans and Legendary Existence. Okay. Now, depending on how good you want to make him, you could let him give the extra 30% to Pure Saiyans, Earthbred Fighters, and Legendary Existence, which I think could work too. So we're looking at the Planet Namek Saga. Characters here that are on Pure Saiyan. This Vegeta right here gets 200%. Obviously, every Goku gets 200%. Now, if we also gave him Earthbred Fighters, which I think at this point you might as well just give him, because he doesn't have a third category that he leads by 170. So if we throw in Earthbred Fighters, then that's also going to give 200% to all the Gohans, all the Krillins, all the Piccolos from the saga. And then if we look at Legendary Existence, that's going to be your Super Saiyan Gokus, your Ultra Instinct Gokus, your Beerus's would be able to get a 200% lead on this team. If we look at Exploding Rage, him leading this category would really work out for him. A first turn transformation unit means as Super Saiyan Goku, he can link up with Birdku, he can link up with this Namek Goku. He can link up with this Gohan right here. This Gohan would not be 200%, not Pure Saiyan, not Legendary. Oh no, Earthbred Fighter. So like all of your super class units are essentially 200%. 200% here. Right? Because we have Exploding Rage and Pure Saiyan. Exploding Rage, Pure Saiyan. Exploding Rage, Earthbred. Now, a part of me is like, wow, that category is kind of OP, but not really. It does like basically encompass every character of the category, but these categories aren't that huge, right? We don't even have like the newest LRs on this category. So I think it would be okay for him to lead that category and give all these characters we see here 200%. I don't think that's going to break anything, right? These two teams basically get 200%. That's how that would work. Then for a banner unit, I suggest this Gohan from, if you're not familiar with this moment. Oh, probably the music is messed up, ain't it? Let me see. No, it's not bad. Okay. If you're not familiar with this moment right here, this is when Gohan, he thinks Frieza killed Goku with that full power thing, and he finds Frieza as the planet is like going crazy, and he's basically trying to throw hands. And he does. He actually gets some good licks on Frieza. We would make him supportive for sure. So I'm thinking to make him a lot like the Pan. If you guys know that Dragon Ball Super Pan, the one that evades and then supports. But instead of giving 20% to two separate categories, I would just have him give a straight 30% to both categories. So 2 ki and 30% to Exploding Rage, 2 ki and 30% to Planet Namek Saga. Those don't stack. So we would give him a 50% chance to evade, and we'll let him raise his defense by 50% on Super, right? Just like make him a defensive supporting unit, that's all. Make him good. There's no reason not to make him good. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm tired of them making shitty banner units, and then they'll make a great banner unit, and we're like, why not? Like, you don't have to make some of them crappy, so when you make a good one, we're like, oh, it's so good. Like, that's stupid. Just make them all better. The content's already hard. You don't have to make them godlike, but you know, like this new Vegeta and Nappa, they're good. Like, just give us some of those. Or like, I think that the Mai and the Zamasu that dropped during Worldwide, that they have like a good skeleton, and if they can increase that a little bit, like, which we'll do during the next celebration, I think that'll be great. So this is what this would change for this category immediately, is you get a Super Saiyan Goku, who you can have two, so you can run them on each category. We would make him a first slot character. With guard, with dodge, right? Because this Goku's the one who's getting away from Frieza throwing the Destructo Disc. So give him guard, give him dodge. We'll let him get multiple attacks. We probably won't make him a super strong attacker. Wouldn't be an active skill or anything like that. He'd have his intro, and he would just be like a really good TUR new Goku that can be used on this team. Because, you know, you figure if you ran a straight Planet Namek team on that one, then you can run that new Goku next to this Goku right here. And then on the other rotation, you can run him next to this Goku, and they'll both be first slot units. This guy's a second slot unit is pretty good, right? Once this guy gets his guard up, you can probably rotate them, but in the meantime, you can keep him in the second slot and just let him build. Then you can rotate off the new Gohan I'm talking about, and then at this point you would have to pick your poison, because it's like, now during that celebration, it's like, who do we want to EZA? You have this Piccolo to EZA, who needs to EZA either in this celebration or the next one I'm going to talk about. They could EZA, both of these characters could EZA. But I think instead what we would do is we would let this Piccolo EZA, and we would let this Frieza EZA during that celebration. Right? This Piccolo has a good skeleton. This is what they need to do with him. This needs to be attack and defense plus 100. And an additional 30% attack and defense at the start of each turn, and that needs to go up to 120, and make this 40 and make this 120. Get an additional attack and defense plus 20% with each attack performed up to 60. You can keep that. High chance of randomly changing to rainbow, you can keep that. Recovers HP, you can keep that. We need to add, with this recover 6 key spheres, we need to add and 6% damage reduction. Actually, no, keep this 6%. Give him 10% damage reduction per rainbow key sphere obtained. So you get 3, you get 30%. Also, give him an additional in his kit. Let him raise attack and defense during Super. This key 3 and 40 is fine. You could do key 3 and attack and defense plus 50. You do that, this Piccolo now, you can run on that team. You can float him off. Then you'll probably just have to pick one of those other crappy characters, honestly. right? So I think that makes the most sense up front, right? So then we can use, so then we have a part two. Oh no, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we have part two where we have a yellow coin LR with pity, first form Frieza. And you might say that's weird because this whole celebration is like towards the like end of the fight. Well, hold on to your horses. We're gonna get to that. We're setting it up, right? Now, would Omatsu ever do this? I don't know. He's not, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. But I think this would be the smartest way to do it. Part 2 LR and LR first form Frieza. This is the Frieza that fights against Vegeta once Frieza finds out that the Dragon Balls have already been used and then they stopped working, and then Frieza shows up and he's pissed off. That will be the entrance animation. And we would have this yellow coin LR first form Frieza. Now they need to start making yellow coin LRs just plus 160. At least. There's no reason to keep going 150. 4 and 160 is fair. Okay. Now, what category could he lead? I haven't actually given that a ton of thought. The category this guy could lead. He would share the same name as this Frieza. So just LR first form Frieza. Okay. He would be on Dragon Ball Seekers, that's cool. I'm gonna have him lead probably Inhuman Deeds and Sworn Enemies, probably. Yep, he would be built just like this. Strongest clan in space, universe must blow, metamorphosis, stars, conquest, we got bosses. Legendary power, and then we replace his fear and faith with fierce battle. So that is the first concept for the first celebration. It doesn't really matter where they drop it. In this same celebration, they also need to do something with more free-to-play characters. There has to be at least 2 new free-to-play characters. Maybe you do a free-to-play Nail. And then maybe you're free-to-play. We already have a Zarbon and a Doria. So maybe you do like a free-to-play. Maybe a free-to-play 4th form Frieza. I don't know. They need to do 1 extreme and 1 and a support memory, you know, and some new events and all that. They need to do all that stuff. Okay, so for the next concept, right? Man, and this would be so exciting too, because if you didn't like because Exploding Rage, it has this Goku, but it doesn't have like a real leader yet that kind of encompasses everything you want it to. So on this team, you can run, you know, your Gokus, your Gohan here. You can run Ultimate Gohan. Like, all these characters are 200%. This Vegeta is extraordinary. You even have these guys right here. Exploding Rage, Earthbred Fighter. Bingo. 200% for this Piccolo and Gohan, which will work out well for us later. Godku, 200%. You even have your Brolys are 200%, right? Exploding Rage and Pure Saiyan. Your Brolys are 200%. Legendary Existence, Pure Saiyan, Earthbred. So your Goku Blacks are not 200%. Boo would not be 200%. Frieza, Namek Saga, Exploding Rage, Legendary Existence, no. Pure Saiyan, no. Earthbred, no. So Frieza not 200% on this team. So this is going to be mostly your Superclass units or Saiyan units are going to be the characters that are going to benefit for the 200%. And Beerus, which works out. We need another Beerus for it to make sense, which could come at any time. It needs to be like a different name Beerus, or like something, or some sort of exchange Beerus, or some sort of standby mode Beerus or something. Okay, so there's that. Now for the next concept we have, I suggest they do this for a worldwide download celebration. I had to delete Dokkan because it feels 10 gigabytes of my storage. It was a hard decision. Well, hey, happens. Okay, so this will be a dual Dokkan fest for LRs, right? So we have LR Kaioken Goku times 20. So this would be a different name Kaioken Goku, not the same name as like the LR Kaioken Goku we got during that anniversary. This would be a different name Kaioken Goku so he can link up with other Kaioken Gokus. This is from the moment after Vegeta, well, after Goku damn near drowns. He has that little vision, and then he comes up. He's like, I don't care if you're a million times stronger than me. I'll take you down, blah, blah, blah. And then he does the Kaioken and the 20 times Kaioken Kamehameha. Right. This character, I'm thinking that we'll do one of two concepts. If we do the intro animation, it would be his speech, but I want him to have a revive too. So I'm thinking that maybe we'll do both. We'll have the intro animation where we have the speech, 12 and 18 key super. Then we'll have a revive where he has his little vision, right? I'm thinking that he can revive with, now this Goku has to be really good. This would be basically, for a long time, one of the best characters in the game. He would lead Planet Namek Saga. Wait, what? Hold on, let me look at my notes. Okay, so we have Planet Namek Saga, Powerful Comeback, and All Out Struggle. Powerful Comeback has a 200% lead, but you don't always want to run two bird coups, right? All Out Struggle does not have a 170% lead. The additional 30% to Earthbred Fighters and Last Resort. So every Namek Saga character that's superclass, so Goku's, Piccolo's, Krillin's, we can even drop a Bulma, all 200%. Any all-out struggle characters and powerful comeback characters on Earthbred Fighters, all 200%. Now, powerful comeback and all-out struggle. Let's take a look at both of those categories. So, powerful comeback. He's going to be on powerful comeback. Okay, this is powerful comeback. Which is flooded with good units. And then you have the only real, besides the Kaioken Goku, but the only real all-out struggle leader, which is them right here. Alright, so we have all-out struggle. We have Powerful Comeback, and Planet Namek Saga, right? Now, this is the purpose of this team. At first you might be like, wait a minute, like why isn't he leading all the best categories? Like just wait. You just got to give me a second, right? This will essentially be the Dragon Ball Sagas team. Okay, so what do I mean by that? On this team, you can run all the major moments from all the Dragon Ball sagas on one team. So, by this Kaioken Goku leading Planet Namek Saga, obviously you have a whole saga. So now you also are including this Goku and this Gohan have been added to this team now, right? So that's already really filling in that team for us. After that, if we go over to Powerful Comeback, what do we have here? We have Dragon Ball Super characters. But if we're looking at the Dragon Ball Z sagas, right? We have, well, that's kind of in the next category, because here, like, you have characters like this, right? These guys right here will be able to get your 200% from Powerful Comeback and Last Resort. So all your Spirit Bomb type of characters or fusion characters, this is Powerful Comeback and Last Resort, 200%. Right? So this is kind of like more of your movie stuff, and you have your Earthbred Fighter, Powerful Comeback. But when we get over to All Out Struggle, this is where we get interesting, right? We have Gohan here. This is your Cell Saga Pinnacle moment. Earthbred Fighters All Out Struggle, 200%. You have All Out Struggle, Earthbred Fighter, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's a pinnacle moment. You have the pinnacle moment of the Buu Saga. So you have the Namek Saga, the Cell Saga, the Buu Saga. You can go GT if you want to go GT. You can go Dragon Ball Super if you want to go Dragon Ball Super, right? You have your UI Gokus. You have multiple Goku and Vegeta cards. You can go into your Dragon Ball Superhero. So this team allows you to run all of the Dragon Ball sagas in one team. Right? So they're always going to be dropping at some point or another really big characters from one of these moments, which will only increase the value of this team. So this Goku right here, once more, he would lead Planet Namek Saga, Powerful Comeback, All Out Struggle, 30% to Last Resort, and Earthbred Fighters. I think I also had Space Traveling Warriors on there originally. You can still do that, but I mean, it's not going to help a ton of stuff. Then you have the banner unit, this Gohan, Piccolo, and Krillin. So think of this unit kind of like that Mai, the one who does like all superclass 2 key and 30%, but you get an additional 20% and 1 key if you're also future or time travelers or whatever it was. This would be kind of like the same thing, except you would just give them flat 3 key and 40% to superclass. And then what you're going to do is simply give them damage reduction based on how many superclass characters are on the team, up to 50%. Done. They support, they reduce damage. They can just do one attack. Doesn't matter how many attacks they do. They'll be a flat support, and if you put them on any superclass team in the game, they'll work. Right? Make it really easy. I don't know why they just don't do stuff like that more often. And this character is obviously 200% under the new category leader. Then we have an LR 4th form Frieza. The first LR 4th form Frieza we would have. If we go to Planet Namek Saga, we'd look at 4th form Frieza. This character from 2019. This EZA free-to-play unit from around that time. This character. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Not even a single Dokkan Fest. There's not even a single Dokkan Fest. That is wild. So not a single Dokkan Fest Final Form Frieza. So let's change that. LR Final Form Frieza. First Dokkan Fest Frieza. We have this Frieza leading. Check this out. Accelerated Battle, Wicked Bloodline, and Space Traveling Warriors. So let's look at Accelerated Battle. Let's look at Wicked Bloodline and Space Traveling Warriors. Alright. I know they're on A battle. They're not on Accelerated Battle? What the? Kind of stupid. He should be. Right? What is... How? What is wrong with y'all? Okay. Accelerated Battle. Space Traveling Warriors. Like, Final Form Friezas are generally on Accelerated Battle, are they not? Am I just tripping? Have I not seen them on that category like every time? Yeah, that's what I thought. And we need Wicked Bloodline. Where you at? WB. Okay, so we have Wicked Bloodline, obviously all Frieza characters, right? Then you have Space Traveling Warriors, which is going to give you all of your henchmen, right? So all of your Ginyus, you can throw Turles, you can throw all your Ginyus, Bojack Squad, even Jirens and stuff like that. But really the point of this is to get more Friezas around or any henchmen as they come. Also, once, and they do need to do this, once they do add that Space Traveling Warriors category to all the characters, once they do that, then Frieza technically leads, is kind of like a soft Planet Namek Saga leader too, right? But you get your Vegetas, you get your Vegeta and Nappa who are about to easy A, so you get all of your Planet Namek Saga henchmen. But then you also have Accelerated Battle. So now this is how you're able to get all of your, this is how you're able to get all of your extreme class Saga characters. What do I mean by that? Well, we can have Vegeta, that's Saiyan Saga, Frieza, Frieza Saga, Cell Saga, this Cell Saga. Oh, guess what else? Boo, Kid Boo, Boo Saga. Right here, right here, right here. Boo Saga. Every Saga character that's an extreme class is on Accelerated Battle. So you could run a team with Final Form Frieza on each rotation. On one rotation you could run a Cell. The next rotation you can run a Boo and float off whoever you want to do. You can do your Coolers, your Janimbas. But every time they drop one of these type of characters, and the better they get, they'll go on this team. This team will always be good. And then he'll give the extra 30% to Transformation Boost and Planet Namek Saga. I may also let him give another 30% to Terrifying Conquerors. So then you get your Cells. But with Transformation Boost, you have Frieza, Cell, and Boo. And that's really the point, right? So that's how that Frieza would work. Oh no, I keep doing that. But this Frieza would have to be like Zamasu levels of good. You know, like Texamasu levels of incredible. Good thing about this character is he just comes out built up. And I think that he would just stack, but he would come out strong defensively, and then maybe have to stack his offense. This Goku would cost you HP, right? And I think it would be like the less HP you have left, like you guarantee yourself like a crit or something like that, right? Like the higher HP you have, maybe we could do something like the higher HP you have a higher chance to dodge up to 70%, and the lower HP you have, you crit, and we work in additionals. Then we have this banner unit Vegeta. So this would be an extreme class character from when he fought Frieza. And we would have him, now the thing about this Vegeta is he doesn't have like big bad bosses and stuff like that. So there's no point to build him like we're going to be taking him on a bunch of villain teams. But what we would need to do is give him the opportunity to work on like wherever he is. So if he's on a Planet Namek Saga team, he needs to work well in that team, super or extreme. Or if he's, let's say you just take him on a Vegeta's family team, he needs to work as well, right? So I think what we can do is this. We make him a unit that just gives all allies support, and we'll give him one of those 2-turn supports. So like whenever he attacks, he'll give the rotation like 30% attack and defense for 2 turns, like a Yajirobe or like the Gohan and Piccolo they just dropped, right? We'll make him a orb changer. That'll work really well for him, right? Make him an orb change support, and he just needs some sort of defensive mechanic, whether that's damage reduction, evasion, or just like extremely high defense for no reason, like on a turn where he's in a certain slot. Like, it doesn't really matter, but it needs to be something like that. So that's what we would do for this campaign. And then what this would do is this fills in a lot of animations that we don't have. So this fills in animations for Frieza, and you remember, we just got this Frieza from the Namek Saga. So now if you want to, you can run that Frieza, this Frieza. You can run, obviously, this guy right here. He fits on the team as well. But you can run this guy right here. Now you're really building up your Friezas. You can do it, so that's going to fill in all those animations. Final Form Frieza animations, we would give him a Death Ball active skill. This fills in a lot of animations that are a big moment for Goku. Fills in those animations, and then we also have this really cool unit from what would be earlier in that year. So now the teams are really filling out. But to kind of top it all off, this is now we have carnival banners. So there will be 2 carnival banners with 2 LRs. And this is what I suggest. LR Piccolo fused with Nail. So this is a different name Piccolo, right? If y'all remember the moment whenever Vegeta, Gohan, and Krillin are trying to fight Second Form Frieza, they can't do anything, and then Piccolo just shows up in between a blast, like, and dude's just glowing, it's clean. So this would be that unit, LR Kami Piccolo, or sorry, LR Nail Piccolo. We would basically make him like Orange Piccolo with no transformation. But something really important for this guy is he needs to work. Like, even if he's not paired up with other Namekians, he still needs to work. So we can't just we can't rely on him being on a Namekian team. Now, I'm saying that, and that is going to be his leader skill. So I'd make him 200% lead to all Namekians. This works out though, because check it out, you can run this guy as a leader, Orange Piccolo, the physical Piccolo that transforms, STR Piccolo. Then you also have the new, who would Easy A in one of these celebrations, the Tech Piccolo from the Namek Saga, floating around. then, you know what? Actually, let me look at Namekians, because now I'm like, bro, what all can you do for Namekians? It would help if we got another orange Piccolo, or maybe a Piccolo. Actually, I don't know. Okay, so let's take a look at him, right? We could also have him lead Saviors 200%. Right? That could be cool too. That might even make more sense. But let's look at them both. So yeah, we'd have this Piccolo like guard 5 turns, no matter what. And heal if you go under a certain amount to full health. It would be a Dende active skill. So you get a Sensu Bean. There you go. Guard for 5 turns and a Sensu Bean after that if you need it. Basically. So, Saviors category. What I don't like about this is there's no orange Piccolo. Nail. That's your last Namekian, and Nail just needs to easy A. So you do basically the new Kami, or the new Nail Piccolo, right? This guy right here. That's 1. You do 2, 3. You can do 4 if you want, but I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. This easy A 5. This guy right here 6. Or if you want to get freaky, you can run this guy right here. So maybe what we do is we pull up my junior, and then let's look at his links. So he wouldn't have big bad bosses, but maybe tough as nails, fierce battle. We could give him tough as nails and fierce battle. He can't have the incredible adventure, can't have guidance, can't have bosses, can't have transform. So they would only share 2 links, but you get an attack link, and you get a defense link, and a damage reduction link. We would give Piccolo a ton of ki, so I'm not going to be worried about his ki. So you could, you know what I'm saying, you could run my junior on that Namekian team. So no, I digress. Screw Saviors. We would have that Piccolo be 200% 2 Namekians. Okay? I think that's what makes the most sense. So that would be this Piccolo. I'm thinking, like I said, give him a 5-turn guard, built-in additionals, raise, we'll have him stack attack and defense, and then you get a Dende heal after turn 5, say under. You can get it no matter what. We're not going to make it conditional. Screw it. You get a free Dende after his guard runs out, basically. That helps this guy go everywhere, right? You can throw him on the Namekian team, you can throw him on the Planet Namek team, throw him on your Saviors team. Actually, this would be a big Saviors buff. Big Saviors buff. Actually, that could help a lot with the Saviors team. I'm thinking who else was on Saviors. I'm thinking maybe we could give these characters the Savior category right here. We give them the Savior category. That makes Saviors a lot better as well. It actually gives us something like. Okay, then we have this Frieza here, right? A second form Frieza that transforms into third form Frieza. So this Frieza, I'm thinking intro animation, 12 and 18 ki, active skill, and transformation. I'm thinking that's too much. So we skip the intro animation. We just go 12 and 18 key super active skill. But you know, doesn't... Oh, that physical Frieza has that active skill. Okay, so let's instead do intro animation 12 and 18 key super, transformation, and then another 12 and 18 key super. So the intro animation would be Frieza transforming into second form. Give him a 12 and 18 key super, let him transform after 4 turns. Straight up, there's no condition, you can do it no matter what. Heal 30% when you transform, and then just make that third form Frieza a mad beast. Now your whole Frieza team is filled out. So you have first form Frieza, second and third form Frieza, all updated animations, fourth form Frieza, and then you still have your full power Frieza. You have various full power Friezas that you can use with actually good animations. Your full Frieza team now, you all good, baby. You all filled out. You got nothing else to worry about on the Frieza side. And then on the superclass side, this character right here can cover a lot of the Namek Saga characters. So let's say you pull one and not the other, you can still make that team work. But you could do your new Kaioken Goku, float this Gohan, Piccolo, and Krillin off, float this Gohan off, and then you can float off Piccolo, right? If you didn't pull that Piccolo, you can float off once this guy Easy A's, you can float him off instead. Or any of these other characters. During all these, this would have to get Easy A'd, they have to get Easy A'd. This is too early, I think, but they could, but I think they might say it's too early, but I don't know. This Frieza needs to Easy A, this Frieza needs to Easy A, this guy needs to Easy A, him obviously, them, Nail. So all these characters have to get Extreme Z Awakenings for this to work, so that way even if you're not able to pull these LRs, you can still run the team. We'd have this Frieza Elite transformation boost by 200%. That would make him basically the most valuable, probably, Yellow Coin LR, or Carnival LR in the game. This would be an LR Frieza with Pity, which is really good, right? Which means you only have to summon a certain amount of times before you can absolutely get the character. So that will make him accessible. This is a Dokkan Fest exclusive Red Coin LR that makes this character accessible. And these guys are Carnival LRs, but that means that they'll come back on other Carnival banners and they'll still be good. Now, by doing this, you've encompassed really good Piccolo, Gohan, and Krillin, all their really big moments. You've encompassed Goku's moments, right? You can run this Goku on run rotation next to a Kaioken Goku if you want, or you could run him next to this Super Saiyan Goku. And eventually he's going to Easy A and be crazy. Run him next to this guy. And then on the other rotation, run the Kaioken Goku next to, what's it called? You have one Goku, two Gokus, 3, and 4. This guy also needs to Easy A and be good. This way you really have a ton of options. So, that's kind of my idea for Planet Namek Saga, right? How I think they could actually make this a good team, fill out the Planet Namek team on both sides, and then give you options that if that's, you know, your favorite saga, you can continue to run this team with all your good animations and see how good it mixes and matches the best you can do. And then guess what? If they don't release Planet Namek Saga units for a whole year, that's okay. Because at least we have a team that can last us through the next year. With these type of characters, these all should survive power creep, right? Orange Piccolo has survived power creep. I actually think that Ultimate Gohan has aged well. Like, Um, Gamma 1 and 2 still pretty good with power creep. So there's still characters that are good with power creep, or even like Ultimate Gohan, good. All these characters have been made better. So all these characters need to be given the tools to have the longevity to last long, right? Because these are the big moments, these are the big animations. Whenever you're gonna drop, your random Cauliflow, or you drop your random Krillin, or you drop your random, Lord Slug. Even though Lord Slug is like, they gotta go ham on that too. But when you're dropping the more random stuff, I still wish all those are really good, but I understand if you're not looking for those to age really well. You want to look at them when they ECA. But these really big moment characters, they have to have longevity, right? They just gave Gohan, future Gohan, a big moment. That character's gonna age well. That Trunks, we'll see. Yo, what's up, Mr. Goku Plays? Mr. Goku Plays, what's up, bro? How you doing, bro? Shouts out to Mr. Goku Plays out here. So I think that's the move, guys. I think that the move is to allow this to work. Right? I mean, just look at these rotations. The only thing I think, yeah, because wait a minute, let me look at this Goku right here. What's the actual name? Kaioken. See, so we're gonna keep this like this. We're not gonna change this to Kaioken times 20. We're gonna keep this to Kaioken. I want that character, actually, let me read. I want that character to be named like, I'm gonna show you. Let me go to Last Resort. For Final Trump card. Didn't play Dokkan for 8 months. Oh man. Well, you definitely missed a lot, didn't you? Okay. Okay, this guy right here. Let me see how he's just named Kaioken as well. See, I want a new name, a Kaioken times 20 name. Like, that's important. If it is just Goku Kaioken, I guess that's fine. You can run this Goku first slot and then run him next to this Goku right here. They'll link up, and then once Goku transforms, the only thing that changes is, I believe, Z Fighters and let me see what changes. He gets Super Saiyan and Golden Warrior. So then I would give Goku all these links, just add legendary power. Or not those links, but these links. Which is Z Fighters, All in the Family, Saiyan Warrior Race, the Saiyan Lineage, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and then Legendary Power. I would give him all these links. So he'll link up marvelously with this Goku, and then when he transforms, he'll lose some defense and some ki. Alright, well then, I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to figure that out, because I don't want him to lose that much. Like, the where Super Saiyan, okay, so maybe like I guess it's not that big of a deal. So he can link up well with him, and then on the other rotation, he could link up with the other, what's it called? He could link up with the other Goku. Or, if you wanted to, you could link one Goku next to Piccolo, and one Goku next to, like, that other Goku, or like something like that. But I'm also forgetting about this guy, right? So this would be your second slot unit. You could even rotate off one of your Kaioken Gokus if you wanted to have just like a Super Saiyan rotation. But see, this is giving you options, and that's kind of the point I'm wanting to make. Is I want us all to have more options for these teams, because at least this way you also don't have to keep running it the same way over and over. There could be one day you're like, all right, let's just do it with all these TUR characters, and I'm not going to bring this Kaioken Goku, or like you didn't pull the Kaioken Goku, so guess what? You're going to be using this guy more often, right? Bro, do you know I have 1,200 plus followers on TikTok? Oh, that's awesome, bro. That's sick. Congratulations, man. Yo, go and check out Mr. Goku Plays over on TikTok. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about that. If you take in the Planet Namek Saga team now, it just leaves so much to be desired. So let me know what y'all think about these characters that I wish and hope. You know, Omatsu is not like, I don't know what goes on in that man's brain, but thank you, brother. I don't know what goes on in Omatsu's brain, but I hope that he thinks something more along these lines, so we can get some characters that last. Alright, man, well, it's about that time. I want to thank y'all for checking out the stream. It was fun. Hope they at least do something like this. Yeah, man, that would be good. And this was a fun stream. We'll try and do them once a week. Next time will obviously be the Cell Saga, right? The like Android Cell Saga, and maybe we'll break it up into like 3 parts, into like the Android Cell Saga, the future part, the Android Saga, and then like the Cell Saga, and kind of see like what we have and what we don't have, and like what we can still make work. That'll be a fun one to work on, and then we'll look at that next week. And then see how they can kind of fill out. I mean, hint, hint, we still don't have like an LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that matters, or an LR perfect, you know, super perfect cell that matters. So those would obviously be some sort of dual Dokkan fest, maybe for a thank you celebration. I don't know, but that has to happen. One last question, yo, what's up? Said he got a question. There's something new in Dokkan? Yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff going on new in Dokkan right now. We have... Well, here, let me plug it in. Let me see what we got going on Dokkan right now. Oh man, the damn volume was so loud, I don't even know. Alright, yeah, let me take a look at what we got on Dokkan right now. Dang, bro, I've been talking this whole time and I forgot I was on mute. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't even remember the last fucking thing I said. Thank you for telling me Goku plays, because I just would have kept talking to myself out here. God. Oh my gosh. Alright. What I was saying was, I don't know the last thing I heard, but what I was saying was, there's not anything you can really do with that Namek Saga team. I was just saying it's breaking my heart. Like, I can't even, like, there's not even a Goku, um, there wasn't a Goku friend for me to use. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, let me just see real quick. I would go in against, you know, let's just go against, which one is the, I mean, that's super easy. I mean, like I said, the Japanese version, it's just further along right now, but they're gonna sync up probably in the next year or so. So there's not really, like, it doesn't really matter. It's just which version have you been playing, you know? Let's do versus, that's Bojack. Okay. Let's just do versus Bojack. Let's first of all see if there's even a freaking character I can use. If I can even. No one has them. Jeez. I'll try one more, but I mean, like, no one even, like, no one likes it that much that you can't even find a friend out here. That's 17. Which one's real though? 3? Yeah. Let's see. Is it possible? Hell no. There's not a single Goku out here. He is nowhere to be found. Do I play Dragon Ball Legends? No, sir, I do not. I'm not the biggest fan of the, like, animations, I guess. Dude, I'm just, like, flabbergasted right now. Like, what the heck? Here, let me try one more thing. And if this doesn't work, then I'm sorry. It's just not meant to be. I'm not meant to play with the Namek Saga team because it's trash. And they know it. Let's see what the answer is. I'll know in just a few seconds. Mr. Now loading. Come on. Come on. Dude. Wow. There's a single 55% Goku. Jeez. Is even level 10 links. Jeez. Dude, I'm gonna use this Namek Saga support memory. Bro, this is what this team has to offer right now. Oh crap. This is what this team has to offer me right now. It's ridiculous. No intro animations. This is trash. I mean, at least we have this cool support memory. Just for no team, we have this great support memory and not a single team to use it with. Ridiculous, dude. Okay, I'm gonna do this. At least this guy's not getting hit. This is a world tournament character. I just recently just Extreme Z awakened him. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, it's a lot of damage. Now we got double digits, okay. Alright. I have SSR Bardock the last time I play. Well, that is a long time. Okay, at least we did something here. Maybe we could take a dub, but it's not going to be pretty. Look at these trash animations. This animation is good. Okay, now this is trash. Goku needs to raise defense more than anything. Right, and Goku raises defense on 12 key. So, I'll go for the defense raise. And I will receive an attack. Right? Yes, good, which means I should do multiple supers. I hate Ultra Vegito Blue. I don't know nothing about Legends at all, my friend. Not even a single letter. I know nothing. I'm Jon Snow. I know nothing. I know nothing. I don't want it. She is my queen. And we need allies. I don't want it. Dripstone say he never played this game. Well, this game right here is good. Where right now I'm just talking crap because we don't really have any characters that we like really need. It's like I can do this, but I can already use this active skill. So I guess I'm going to. Ultra is like you are. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm personally a Dokkan fan myself. Okay, let's do this. And I'm gonna see if Gohan and Krillin can dodge and be useful here. So far, taking 44k per attack, not a single evasion. Okay, like their attack stat isn't horrible. It's over 5 million. It's over 6 million. So, like, it could be worse. I'm pretty sure at 24 key they're supposed to get like something, dodge or something, dude. I mean, that looks good. 6.87 from this TUR Goku. Oh, I forgot he can do that. That's not fun. So yeah, he's definitely gonna do the same thing to this guy right here. That's great. Okay, he took double digits though. Okay, like this is the setup I'm gonna have to work on. I still need a stack defense, like way more than that if I'm gonna win. This is a scary turn. I'm farming and awakening medals for Vegeta and Trunks, okay. Bro, that was a lot of damage. He's type advantage. I didn't even notice. Is this guy Easy 8? I think he was. I hope he was. That's all he got because he didn't receive an attack firsthand. Fortunately, I already received an attack. I mean, this Vegeta can dish out a lot of damage, especially when he's on like a Vegeta's family team. Like mine is Easy 8, but I don't know if this guy Easy 8 his own Goku. Getting the transformation. I mean, this still looks amazing, and this is old. This still looks good. Okay, he prefers it like this. His Goku. Yes, he is Easy 8. All right. Yeah, I have to do this no matter what. Now, this is good because I can heal up with Piccolo a little bit. Yeah, like that's pretty good. There we go. There's my dodges. Now, I believe next turn they can get like the costume change. Bro, I'm gonna go. Nice to meet you. Yeah, bro, it was nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping by, man. They finally got the damn additional. Like, see, these animations are not that bad. And they can go again, can't they? Yeah, like, these animations aren't bad. So, you know, that's just something to consider. Now, this guy is... I can't attack him with this. But I can get my guard up. Yes, and that's all I cared about. Once this guy's guarding, he's good. I shouldn't take anything here. Exactly, yeah. Like, that's okay. But look at this Piccolo at 1.63, which is fine, but he's not doing enough defensively to warrant that low of an attack stat. Like, are you kidding me? If I wanted to with Goku, I could active skill, but I actually think that he would just get rid of it. Do this. This. And this. He's not going to get that far. Come on, Kakarot. We got the guard up, even though he's 55%. At least he's not completely useless. He's not going to, he's going to just eat that up. But this, 7.92, see, that's a pretty big stat right there. No crit. Can you go again? Yes. Okay. Now we're good. Oh, come on. Yes. There we go. Now we get the costume change. Now we about to get in our range. Like, this animation is cool. Okay, so Goku is guarding. So I'll go ahead and leave Goku here. We'll use their active skill again, get all the ki. But now with the sand armor on. See, so like this part is good that we have it from the saga, but we still need a little bit more filled out than just this. Cool. Okay. Like, we could be doing a lot worse. I mean, Goku, you can dodge it if you want. Let me see how you eat this. Good. Because the guard is up from last turn. Well, you want to dodge that one, though. Okay, like, we don't have the Super Saiyan Link active. We only have, like, 2 out of, like, 7 links active. Or 2 out of 6 or whatever, but... we're still surviving. Still stacking. They're looking a lot better. 7 million now. And I believe now they're like way better. Like now they can guard, or now they have way more dodge or something, or the additionals. Now it is better. Yeah, there we go. Now Vegeta can also get us a revive. If we come into a turn and Vegeta's there and our HP is low enough, Vegeta can revive us. So let's actually see if we can't get that to happen. I think we got to be below 40. Which is possible, really. On this team, it's certainly possible. Okay, we're still guarding. Goku's defense is looking really good. I think it's about time to go. Well, I was gonna say, like, have a choice. I was like, oh, it's about time to get ourselves a 18 key super. Yeah, well, I don't really have a choice, do I? I had to do this so I can get that rainbow orb and heal as much as I can. We are still guarding. He's at 55%, but even if I take a super, we'll survive, I believe. Goku in the second slot should hopefully finish her off. Okay, we got the defense, we got the guard. We should be good here. Yeah, good. And now Goku will finish it off in the second slot. This is his first attack stack. I almost hope he doesn't kill with this so I can get an additional. Yes, okay, that's awesome. Continuing to stack that defense is going to be quintessential. All I know about this game is there's Dragon Ball characters and Key Blast. Well, yeah, there's all that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we have to do it like... Really, I want to say like this. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh, this is nerve-wracking, this one. Let me see what Krillin and... AGL, Krillin, and Gohan. Let me see. AGL, Krillin, and Gohan, when they're in the battle suit, they have a medium chance to evade all the time. And I have them built out to not evade enough. Okay. Goku's defense is a lot higher though. So it looks like we're gonna have to do like this. Sweet, okay, this works. Ooh, come on. Survive this. Game. Look at this. Trash team, bro. With all that, all the stuff we were trying to do, nothing. Right? Nothing. Alright, well, thank y'all for checking out this stream. It's been fun. The point was just to show that this Namek Saga team, like, basically just doesn't have the, like, it just doesn't have it, you know? It's not the move, so hopefully the new characters, if we can get those new characters, it'll be good, and we can go from there. But thank y'all for watching. Time for me to go get something to eat and go to work. I'll see y'all later.